So basically, the reason I'm doing this video is a lot of people are pretty happy with the prices that Boost Mobile can offer. They offer an unlimited package at $50 a month, and that's unlimited texting. There's no extra hidden fees anywhere. It's just basically a flat 50 for everything. However, the problem is their phones are not top-end, high-end phones that that are feature-loaded. They're pretty much the inexpensive, over-the-counter, kind of follow the lines of the prepay phones on the market today. They do have two very good phones that they're selling. One is a BlackBerry, and then they have a Droid that is a 1.6 on the operating system, but it's also kind of expensive. It's $399. That's kind of the feature with Boost Mobile is you buy the phone, they sell you the service, so there's really no hidden fees. Let's talk about the phone for a little bit. This is an HTC phone. It was originally on the Sprint network. That's actually very good because Boost Mobile uses the Sprint network. Like I said, you can't buy this phone basically at any of the Boost stores. The phone isn't being made anymore. It's an older model. It originally came with Windows on it, Windows Mobile. This particular unit has been reloaded to Droid 2.2. It's actually 2.21. It seems to be a pretty good package. It's small. It'll fit in your shirt pocket. It still has all the features of Droid 2.2. It seems to be running okay. It's clocked at 500 megahertz. Originally, it came at 400 megahertz. Using Rogue tools, it's been overclocked a little bit. The battery life seems to be okay. The phone comes with a stylus. I kind of like the stylus, specifically in this model. The phone is kind of small, so when you're using the keyboard, you can kind of thumb it, and it seems to do okay. I've got a little bit of a different keyboard on here, but the stylus is nice because you can just reach down and peck the digits that you want. Here's a quick sample of YouTube playing. It plays pretty decent. It's smooth. The video is not rough at all. Of course, this wasn't a really good example, just because it looks like some still pictures in a video. But you can kick it sideways and play it full screen if you'd like. It just seems to perform really well. What I'm going to demonstrate here is Skyfire playing a video. I live out in the country, so I don't have a very good cellular service. I actually have horrible service out here. Skyfire thins the bandwidth down. They optimize the video. As you can see, it's actually a little smaller on the phone, and it just makes it a little easier for me to be able to view videos. I could very well load Flash, and I could play any site that supports Flash on this, since it is Android 2.2. But as you can see, Skyfire does a fantastic job at making it all work, even on a poor cell phone signal. The phone itself is pretty small. It would definitely fit in your shirt pocket. It's got a camera. The camera isn't very good. I'll be honest with you. It just does a horrible job with lighting. I'm sure it does a fine job outside. I haven't tried it outside, but it's not a fantastic camera. There are a couple minor issues with this particular ROM load. One is if somebody sends you a multimedia message, at this time the XDA developers don't have a way that the pictures automatically show up. Basically what will happen is if somebody sends you a picture, it'll show up as a link, and you can open that link in a browser and see your picture. So it's kind of a workaround. It still works, but it's not pretty seamless. The second feature that doesn't work is the video camera. The phone originally had video capabilities. You'll lose that when you load Android 2.2.1. You only have snapshot capabilities, which, like I said, the camera isn't very good anyhow. So I would hate to see what kind of quality it would do with the video camera. It can't be very good. So basically, what you're going to do is you'll find a used phone. Obviously, there's not many new ones out there. Occasionally, you'll see a new one on eBay, but you'll find one of these older phones and it'll have Windows on it, and you'll provision it with Boost Mobile. You can call them up or you can do it online, get the phone activated. Once you have the phone activated, you can head over to the XDA developer site. I'll put a link down below, and you can walk through it. There's plenty of how-tos. I'm not going to get into that. Pretty much if you haven't loaded Droid before, or you're not not savvy enough to go through the how-to on the XDA site, you probably shouldn't be doing it, because you can brick these phones. Another option is there is an individual on eBay selling them preloaded, and he'll even provision them for you. Fantastic individual. You can get a phone fairly inexpensive with them, and you know, he'll hook you up and connect it and overnight you a new phone. Like I said, I think it's an inexpensive way to get Droid 2.21, and you know, with the Boost network, it works great because Boost is unlimited everything. And you know, how often can you go around telling your friends that you know, you have an unlimited package for a very inexpensive price, and you're running Droid 2.2? There's all kinds of ROMs available on the XDA site. People are doing different things. You'll definitely want to research the XDA site before you do anything. But overall, I'm pretty pleased with this particular setup. It works pretty well.